are going to be talking about hair today.
Yes.
So I'm really excited. I kind of mentioned in the makeup video a couple weeks ago that we were going to be talking about my crazy new friend that we named Bianca. But today we're going to show you a lot of our favorite products that we're using right now that are especially really good for spring and summer. And then I'm going to show you just a quick, easy braid on Steph's hair. And yeah, and then we'll just kind of go from there. So, and some of our favorite tools that I love to use to style hair as well. So, cool. Do you want to start with some of your faves?
Yes, I will. Yes. First, let me chat about my extensions because I love them. And so I first got extensions in July of 2017. And I've been working with Extensions by Marie. Marie is this wonderful, wonderful human being here in Indianapolis. She's so sweet. And she really knows what she's doing. So my extensions are great lengths.
Yep.
And they are that fusion bond. So they stay in for 4 to 6 months. I don't have to do anything to them. I don't have to take them in and out every day, which is really nice for me. So yeah, I love them. I literally treat them exactly like my hair. I still get my hair colored every 5 weeks because I have to because it's red. But yeah, so I love Marie. She's great, and it's been really, really fun to work with her. And extensions have like opened up a whole new world of braids and fun things.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and I have clip-ins only because I still do love my short hair too sometimes. But sometimes I want to be able to rock a braid or have mermaid hair. Who doesn't want that? So mine are just clip-ins. They're 20-inch. We'll see. I might trim them, but for now we're just going to go with it. I had to have them custom colored. So I went to a place in Columbus. They're called Shaggy Locks Hair. And they did such a great job because my hair color is super, super hard to match.
It is.
So, and they actually did a really, really good job. So yeah, I love my clip-ins, and she loves her.
Yeah, whatever way you want to go. Extensions are cool.
It just depends on what you're wanting. Like if you're wanting just fullness and body and some extra length. And then for me, I like to be able to play. So I like to be able to have the best of both worlds.
Yes,
so,
which is so cool. Okay, so first I'm going to talk to you guys about Braid. They are one of my favorite hair care lines. I'm using their dry texturizing spray literally on a daily basis because it is wonderful. I think I heard a stat once that it's literally like the #1 selling hair product in the States. Yeah, it's huge. It's really cool. And it kind of replaces hairspray for me, which is really great because it doesn't leave that super sticky residue and it smells amazing.
Oh, that's always nice.
So yeah, super nice. And then I just have 2 others, and I'll tell you guys my favorite like drying and curling products too. But this is Quick Tease. I don't go a day without using this either. It's by Redken, and I use it to tease my hair because I tease my hair on a daily basis.
Oh, yes.
This is, I think, better than hairspray because when you're using hairspray to tease, you're breaking and damaging your hair. And so if you use a product that's actually specific to teasing, that way you're not doing so much damage when you're doing that like backcombing.
Yep.
So there's that, and then I use the Root Touch-Up Spray in red. And
Cool.
Yeah, it is cool. And I love this because when I do my braids or I do my top knots, you can see your scalp, and I just don't love that. So
they have a light one too. They have a
different
shades.
Have all colors, like such a variety.
Yeah, got like
cool.
like a bald spot.
Yeah, so it covers
always forever. So maybe I need to.
Yeah, you should try it out.
Learn something every day.
Yeah, it's really cool. So then also I use Hot Tools 1.25" barrel for my curling routine. That's just like easy for me. It's what I love. And to dry, Marie actually got me this really amazing Bioionic lightweight hair dryer, which is amazing.
Yeah.
My luggage was lost last fall.
Oh, that's right.
And when it was returned to me, my hair dryer was gone. And so Marie was like, I have a really great hair dryer for you, and you need it in your life. So props to her because it really is awesome.
That worked out. Where can you get these products at?
Okay, so I get a lot of my stuff. Well, the Braid stuff I buy from G. Michael because I just believe in going to a salon and getting your product, right? Okay. This one you can get at Ulta or Beauty Brands.
Perfect.
So those are both really good go-tos for me.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So I'm going to show you now some hacks that you can get at Target, at Ulta. So some of these that aren't like super expensive name brands, but ones that I've still loved and kind of fell in love with. So that way you can kind of have a little bit of both. So the brand Not Your Mother's is probably one of my favorites. I love their dry shampoo. I probably go through a bottle of this, I don't know, once a month because I only wash my hair twice a week, which is not bad. But I love it. Now I will say, if you've got darker hair they have dry shampoos that have like a darker tint to them, and you might want to try that. Because I have lighter hair, I never have to worry about that.
Yeah.
But that's something to keep in mind too when you're shopping for a dry shampoo. If you've got really dark hair, look for something, because they have some that are pigmented. So that way the white isn't like getting in your roots and it just looks like you've got white roots, which is weird.
Right.
So keep that in mind too. So Not Your Mother's, you can get this. I typically get mine at Ulta or Target or sometimes Kroger because it's close to me. Another thing of theirs that I love, love, love for summertime is their sea salt spray. It just like breaks up your hair and gives you just like that really nice salty beachy wave. I love it. So you can spray it when your hair's wet. You can spray it when it's dry. Like sometimes I'll just kind of, gotta open it first, take it, and then I just kind of go like this, and then it just kind of breaks it up a little bit and gives you like that beachy vibe, and it smells amazing. This is another one of my favorites.
Awesome.
I always have to use like some type of oil in my hair because my ends will get kind of dry, especially if you're a blonde, which I don't go crazy either when getting my hair colored. But I love the It's a 10. If you guys have not used It's a 10 products, you're missing out. Have you used It's a 10 before?
Yeah, I love their leave-in miracle conditioner.
Yes, that's kind of where I started. And then now I've gotten it's their miracle oil plus keratin. I've got to be honest, I have my license, so I shop at Cosmo, and but most people can't shop there. So I'm sure you could find it. I know
brand.
Well, and Sweet Olive Salon. It's a 10. So there's salons that carry it too. But I just take a little bit of this before I blow dry my hair, and I put it in my ends. I never put it in your roots because it'll weigh your hair down. So just take a little bit through your ends, and then after I've styled my hair, I'll take a little bit more and just kind of work it through, and it just kind of softens and makes your hair look really soft and smooth.
Cool.
So that's one of my faves. Another one that's kind of an embarrassing hack, because yes, I have my cosmetology license, so yes, I should be always supporting all these great salon brands. But this is one that I'm embarrassed about, but I'm just going to tell you. So I have used Tresemme hairspray since forever. And I don't know what it is, but I just love it so much. I've tried so many different brands, and I hate hairspray that feels so heavy and sticky, and then it looks like it's wet. And this just like holds my hair a little bit without feeling really heavy. And I know probably I'm going to get all these DMs saying it's so bad for your hair and it coats it and blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I'm sorry. I just love it. It's like such a cheapy brand, but I'm obsessed with Tresemme, so whatever. Don't be ashamed. If you like your cheap brands, go for it. And then as far as some of my tools that I use, so I brought two, because whenever I rock just my short hair, you have heard me preach about this curling iron. So this brand, Babyliss, is literally probably the best curling iron and flat iron brand that's out there right now. So this is the Nano Titanium Babyliss Pro, and this is the 3/4 inch, and it's just like the spring one. This is great if you have shorter hair. I love it, love it, love it, because it gives you good texture. With long hair, I don't use this when I have my extensions because it's too skinny. So unless you have naturally curly hair, and if you have naturally curly hair, then you can go with it. But if you don't, this is going to be way too small if you've got long hair. But if you have short hair, you seriously just invest in this. It will change your life. It's my favorite. If you've got longer hair, then I go with my Hot Tools brand, and this is the 1 inch. And I think you said you use 1 1/4.
Yep.
And I just had this in on hand. I typically always have short hair, but this still works. And all I do is just wrap it and then let it go, and then it still gives you. Because I feel like a lot of times when you have long hair and you're trying to do it, and you're like pulling, then I end up pulling my hair out. So I just wrap it and call it a day. So if you've got longer hair, go with a little bit bigger barrel typically, and that will give you kind of that wavy look. So Hot Tools, I think, is a great brand. I know you use Hot Tools, and then the Babyliss is amazing. And you can find that at Ulta. You can get it on Amazon. They have a website too. So, and it's BABYLISS. So those are a couple of my favorite tools that I use. So now I'm gonna just show you a quick little braid and Steph's hair.
Hey, braid. I'm gonna pull this chair.
Hopefully, So hop up here. Sometimes, and you can still do this on yourself. I'm going to show you on her just because there's two of us, so why not? I love this for spring and summer because, number one, it's just, I feel like sometimes I get bored with just my normal, everyday, just like hair that's down. So this is kind of fun to do. And I feel like it really is fairly easy, even on yourself. I do this to myself, and I'm not the best braider in the world, but I can still figure this out on my own. So I'm going to leave a little bit of this front down so she still has some texture around her face, and then I'm going to start a little bit further back, and I'm just taking just this section. So I would say you want to be able to get 3 sections out of it. So I don't know, it's about, 4 inches wide maybe. And then I'm going to divide it into 3 different sections here. And they don't have have to be perfect because you want it to be a little bit messy.
Yeah, braids are like meant to be
don't
messy.
like feel like you have to get them so super neat or super tight. So I'm gonna do a braid where you braid under and not over. So if you want kind of like how you see that pulled through braid that's like really fat, then you're gonna want to take your French braid and do it under. So start with the middle piece, okay, then take that and go under. And I kind of get my base first before I start pulling other hair into it. Okay, so once you've kind of done each section under, then you can kind of start pulling some hair in. And don't take huge sections of hair that you're going to pull in because you don't want to look bald. So then you're just going to kind of go, take those pieces, and it doesn't have to be super tight. Like I want it to be a little bit loose because I'm going to pull it out anyway. Okay.
I love braids for summer because I feel like my hair gets so heavy and just hot in the summer. So it's really nice to just be able to like braid it and call it a day, and it still looks like you did something with your hair.
Exactly. And even if you have short hair, don't be afraid to try a braid. When my hair is short in the summertime, I'll take a braid on either side and then I'll just make a messy bun in the back. And then you still like have that cool, cute braid without leaving it down. Because sometimes I feel like when you have short hair and you wear just like a side braid, you feel like it just looks like you don't have hair. But there's still fun ways to do it. So that's one of my favorite things to do in the summertime. So now I'm just taking it and braiding it kind of the rest of the way down. I'm not going to take a ton of hair because I still want her to have some hair around her face to pull forward. So you can just take a hairband and kind of tie it off for now.
You don't want to look bald.
No, don't ever make it, we don't want to take too much hair to where you look bald. So now what I would typically do is just kind of give it a light spray of hairspray. And then I start towards the bottom and just take one of these little sections and then you just kind of lightly, I want you to just turn a little bit, okay? So on the braid, you're just going to kind of lightly start pulling these strands out. And if you pull too much, then you just tuck it back in there. There we go.
That's the great thing about braids, like you said. Like, they're meant to be messy.
Yes,
it's
so it
not
doesn't have to
a
be
perfect thing.
So you're just going to kind of keep going through. And I typically will hold it down here so you're not pulling the whole braid out. I'll kind of give it a good tight grip down here and then just kind of start to work my way up. It's better to start at the bottom and work your way up than start at the top and go down because you're pulling from the bottom. So if you start up here, then you're just going to keep pulling pieces from the bottom and then you don't want to mess it up. So I always start at the bottom and then kind of work your way up until you've kind of got just that texture, bigger braid. Now we could do this on either side and kind of pull it around, but today I'm just going to do just this one side. And I know Steph's kind of showed on Trinity Indie how to do some of these braids too, so you can always check that out too on her blog.
I just love braids. They're so fun.
That was like one of the main reasons I wanted to get extensions because I miss doing like really fun
long
braids. I'm like, oh, I get to do it with everybody else. So now I like miss it for myself.
For sure.
Okay, so now you can see how that's nice and pulled out. And then again, I'll just kind of go back here with hairspray again, kind of give it a light spray. And then you can do a couple of things. You can kind of take this under here.
I'll turn for you.
There we go. Okay. And what you can do too, which is kind of fun, especially if you've got longer hair. I'm going to kind of clip this out of the way.
Yeah, go for it.
There we go. So clip just kind of a little section of your hair out of the way. And now I'm actually going to take this hairband and kind of take it out. And I'm going to take a tiny, like just a teeny tiny section of hair back here, like right at the base of the neck and right in the middle of the head. So just kind of right back here. And I'm going to attach it to that. So that way it's going to stay in place. I hate trying to put a ton of bobby pins underneath my head because by the end of the day, I feel like they're just falling out. Don't you think? Like they end up coming out and I just get so annoyed.
Yeah.
So if you just take a little hairband like that and clip it underneath and then pull your hair on top, then you can't even see it. And then it still kind of pulls that hair. Now you can go back. Okay. So now it holds it out of the way, but then it's going to stay all day. So then you've got this cute, just like little side braid. You still have some pieces around your face. Easy peasy. And like I said, you could do another one if you wanted and kind of bring it around. Or if you like, you could start up here. Me personally, I like to have a little bit around my face because I feel like it just makes me feel like I'm like hiding behind my hair, I guess.
Yeah.
So, and then you're done. So pretty easy peasy. Braids are still going to be huge. I mean, braids are always a big deal.
Big. Yeah,
so
I love them.
if you can't do them on yourself, then find somebody who can
Help
braid for you. But I feel like this is a basic one that as long as you practice a couple of times, like I feel like it's easy enough to do on yourself.
Yeah,
you know?
it absolutely is. And I learned how to braid from Twist Me Pretty, who is this amazing beauty blogger lifestyle. She has the most amazing little family, and she's just real, which I always really appreciate because I feel like that's something that we do, and so I can relate to that. Yeah. Anyway, she's great at those kinds of tutorials.
And you can easily get on YouTube and find some tutorials to teach yourself, but I think it's fun for spring and summer.
Me too.
So hopefully that helped. And if you have any questions about where to get some of these products, you can always reach out to us. You can DM us. You can send us Facebook message. We also have an email, so if you ever have questions about anything, definitely reach out to us and email us. I know we kind of talk fast sometimes, so we're like throwing all these products at you. So if you ever have questions, just let us know. We're more than happy to help you.
Yeah, absolutely. And so stay tuned, you guys. We have so much in store for you that we're really, really excited about. And if there's ever anything that you want to see, any requests that you have, we'd love to hear from you.
Oh, yeah. We love
that as well. Yeah, always love feedback. Yay! All right, so have a great night. Cheers.